How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, the Springboks have released their squad for the upcoming game up against Italy, and my word, there's a lot of experience here. There is a lot of experience on show, which is going to be absolutely beautiful to see because it shows what Rassie loves. He loves having experience. He loves showing people that age is just a number, especially when it comes down to the forwards. I mean, they've just put up the lineup just here now. So take a look. I mean, we look at the forwards. It's absolutely ridiculous. When we're talking about Oxenche, Malcolm Marks, Walker Lowe. Walker Lowe's had such a brilliant season last year, and he is an absolute monster. So looking at this squad, I mean, the age is around, I think it's 29, which is kind of crazy. Uh, very experienced, very experienced side. Exactly what you want to be seeing in a Springboks squad. The forwards are heavy, they thick, they're going to hit you hard. You know, we look at the lock pairing. We have Lured the Jager and Eben Etzebeth coming back. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a serious forward pack. The Italians are going to have to find a way to deal with them and handle these Springboks. Otherwise, it's just going to go sour for them. The back row, Marco van Staden, Tsituka, and then Jasper Visa. Tsituka is, I think it's his first official start. The Barbarians, I think he got two tries, put in an absolute worldy performance, showed everybody what he's made of. And Rassie obviously has a lot of confidence in him. Going to be starting him for the game up against Italy, and I'm pretty certain we are going to be seeing another dominant display from Tsituka. He's just been showing it time and time again, and he's hitting that perfect age. He's hitting that prime age. What is 27 years old? He's hitting exactly where he needs to be, and obviously Rassie seeing it. Morne van der Berg, he keeps his 9 spot, which is kind of surprising. I wasn't quite sure who would be getting that, but obviously Morne van der Berg, he stays at 9. 10, Andre Pollard is coming in. He's going to be joining the Bulls as of next year. But Andre Pollard, as always, Mr. Clutch Kicker, he's going to come in strong. He's death. He is the Grim Reaper when it comes to a dead ball situation. Any form of penalties, any form of clutch kicking that's needed, whether it's from the halfway line, whether it's from the touch line, no matter where it is, he's golden. But there's so many different potentials. I mean, Faf de Klerk, he's on the bench, especially with that halfback pairing. There's so many different players that can potentially fill in these spaces. I think Faf de Klerk, they just want to give him a little bit more time. But Andre Pollard, he's coming in and he's going to be fire straight from the outset. Centers, we have Damien Dialende, Jesse Creel. Again, absolute monsters. Jesse Creel is going to be captaining for his first official test. But again, the guy, he's elite. He is just elite. The guy, he's Jesse Creel is who he is. And then his partner, Damien Dialende, the bloody, I don't even know what to call him. He's a juggernaut, but he's so well rounded. His passing ability, his ball carrying ability is just, at points, it's unfair. For other teams, it must feel like it is unfair when you have a pairing like your Jesse Creel and your Damien Dialende together. It's not fair. Wingers, we have Kurtley Arense and then Cheslin Colby. Again, Cheslin is Cheslin, Mr. Utility Man, play everywhere. Banged himself a try in the Barbarians. Let's see what he does up against the Italians. I think he's going to do the exact same thing. He's going to make himself an absolute nuisance, a nightmare. He's going to be running onto everything, fighting for everything. And he is so quick off the mark. He's just going to be breaking ankles, people. Ankles. And then Damien Willemse gets the 15. I kind of expected Rassie to experiment a little bit because you do have like Fassi, who, different kind of player. Damien Willemse is more technical. He can still make a lot of things happen. But then you also have Willie Leroux, who's just sitting on the sidelines, waiting for his chance to really come through. Again, a lot of experience. A lot of these players here are hitting those mid to late 20s, even some of them early 30s. You look at a lot of the forwards, they're all around the 30 mark, which is kind of to be expected. I mean, you look at Oxenchae's, 29, Malcolm Marks, 32, 33. I think Wilco Lowe is around 31. You know, prime time for the forwards. So yeah, the bench, we have Bongi and Banambi, Jan Hendrik Wessels, Vincent Koch, Archies Snyman, Franco Mostert, Quagga Smith, Faf de Klerk, and then Willie Leroux. Experience. Rassie's not taking any prisoners here. He is going full experience. He's going to show the world what the Springboks are made of. And honestly, I love it that Rassie is putting so much into the experienced players. We are going to be seeing a lot of people end up getting rotated throughout, throughout the games with the Italians and later on in the year. But right now, this is a very dominant, experienced, heavy squad. A lot of elite level players, and I think Rassie just wants to get them into the swing of things. I think this is probably what we are going to end up seeing later on in the year, in the Rugby Championship and so on. I think this is the squad that we're probably going to see, and Rassie's kind of just doing its testing phases, right? He's going to try and work out all the little niggles. But I think this is pretty much what we are going to end up seeing later on in the year. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think about Morne van der Berg staying at 9. I think that's a big one. That's a very, very big one. There are a couple players out. Obviously, Sia Khaleesi is not ready yet. But ultimately, looking at the squad, it's just stacked with quality. Absolutely, absolutely stacked with quality. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And do you think this is going to be the squad that we are going to see at the end of the year? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.